what's the deal? How y'all doing out there? Quick and short, sweet to the point on this one. Y'all know our culture trash, right? I hope I ain't the first to bring awareness to that, because it's been trash for quite some time. Yep, I said it. Our culture is trash. I don't know about nobody else's culture, so I can only speak on ours. You feel me? Sorry for the lighting too. I planned on doing this video earlier, but you know how it goes. Duty calls. So, but yeah, you know, our culture is god awful. Why is it god awful? Don't make me laugh. I know ain't none of y'all out there asking why. Why is our culture trash? Why is it god awful? Damn. Just open up your eyes and look. Listen. Hear. If you got senses, then you should already know why our culture is trash. We pedestalize people that shouldn't be on the pedestal. We condone bad behavior. Y'all know that. That's our claim to fame. What's wrong is right. What's right is wrong with us. And don't get me wrong, all these things I'm saying don't just pertain to our culture. But I don't know about other cultures, so I can't speak on them. Right? I'm speaking about us. And yeah, it's bad and it's getting worse. We live in a time where if you say something that's against whatever is normalized for today's world, then you're the weird one. When you speak up against something that is deemed normal in today's society, you're weird. You can't have your own opinion. Not in our culture. You gotta stick to what's the norm is. You have to congratulate bullshit behavior. We got people out here, music and entertainment, that are god awful, but we as consumers, we feed into the propaganda. Not all, obviously. If it was all of us, I'd have gave up a long time ago. It ain't all of us, obviously, but it's a high percentage of us. What you mean entertainers and artists? I mean, look at some of these people that we pedestalize. I'm gonna use Sexy Red as example. And I'm not, listen, that's a child to me. So I'm not demeaning her. I'm not poking at her. She's young, old enough to be my daughter. So she's a child to me. And I get entertainment as entertainment, but when we push it out there like it's good music. It ain't. It's one thing for you to be nasty, scandalous, and overly sexualized and be a good performer, a good artist. That's one thing. But when you bad at the so-called thing that you're supposed to do well, which is lyrically, rhyme, and tell, whatever, that's where it's like, hold up. Somebody dropped the ball. Because this is what we pushing out there to our youth. Not just youth, it's grown-ass women that praise that little girl. They the real ones that, you know, It's one thing to play around with it. Oh, it's just entertainment. People take that shit serious. People take people like Sexy Red, the Cardi B's, and the Megan Thee Stallions. These trashy women. I said trashy women. For those that couldn't hear me in the back, I called them all three of them trashy women. Because they push out trash to weak-minded people and children. Children get a pass somewhat for this because they kids, they in that era. Some of them don't know better. I ain't gonna say all of them. Some of them don't know better. But a lot of them do. But when the adults take on that shit, you let your daughter, your son, or whoever go to these concerts, and you promote what the hell she talking about, and you cool with it, that's a reason why our culture is trash. We don't stand on nothing. Morally, ethically, in no type of way, we just don't. We preach that bullshit, but we really don't. We got drug dealers and murderers in our communities. We pedestalize that too. And not acting like my shit don't stink. Was I once out here doing bad things in my community? Yes. I'm no activist. I'm just saying what's right and what's wrong. I'm no activist. Because I would be a hypocrite right now if I said allegedly I've never indulged in street behavior at a time in my life. But we pedestalize the young boys wearing the poo shiesties and standing on our corners, making a mockery out of our community. Like that's the thing to be. Grown-ass people condoning that. Not all, some. I can't preach that enough. Because I know there's people out there like, I don't condone that shit either. I'm not talking to y'all. Well, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm bringing awareness to the people that probably still do. There's only our culture where we pray. Hello. Yes. I mean, 3. I picked up 3 total. 2 is still at the office, and I got 1 with me. Okay. Alright. Damn, y'all catching it real raw. Man on the mission. Anyway. Lost my train of thought, but we're going to keep the ball rolling. It's just sickening the way our culture embrace foolery. We embrace it. We grab onto that shit and pull it in and put it on us and wear it like a badge of honor. Instead of saying, you know what, this shit is too much. I want to do better. I want to live better. Let me tell y'all something about me. Like I told you, I'm no activist. I'm not Martin Luther King at all. But it do come a time in your life where you want to make the change, where you don't want to accept foolishness, and instead of being unified, hate on each other. Let's talk about that word hate, because it's used so loosely, it's almost pathetic. Is hate a real thing? Hating on someone, is that a real thing? Yes. I think we all been hated on at least once in our lives. But us as a culture, we use it too loosely. Oh, this person hating on me. This person hating on me. They said I'm wrong, so they hating. They told me to take accountability, so they hating. They telling me right from wrong, so they hating. It's like some people look forward to haters. Some people want haters that they don't even have. You ever notice that? You ever hear somebody, you ever have a conversation with somebody and all they talking about is how much they hated on by certain people, and you be wanting to say, who hating on you? They not talking about you per se because they on the phone with you. They just talking about whoever's in your immediate circle. And you sitting there, you going through the board, you like, come on, man. It's like you want haters. You want people to think you that important. That's our culture. We do that. I don't look forward to nobody hating me because I don't hate nobody. Is there people I dislike? Yes. But I don't hate anybody. Hate is too strong of a word. I don't hate on nobody. I want everybody to win. Is it people that get things that I don't think they deserve? Yes. That's just being human. I'm not going to hate on them. Do you? That's our culture. We throw around words like hate so vigorously like it ain't nothing. And look forward to the hate, to seem more important than we really are. We step on each other's toes to get ahead in life. Where they do that at? What happened to waiting for your turn? Because we all can eat, we all can win. I just don't get it. I don't see this in other cultures. Our women is the most over-sexualized race out there. We are. Our black women is the most overly sexualized race out there. Why is that? Why is it okay now? Remember the days where, I'm going back, not that far back, but I'm going back. Remember the days where you had normal girls that had ethics and morals and whatever, and you had whores, right? But every whore wasn't a known whore. It was frowned upon to be a whore. So they would hide the shit. You had to find out for yourself. Or you just let the shit play out and it's going to come out. Now it's okay to be a whore. Black women and other women, but I'm specifically talking about us. Black women go out here praising a body count. They go out here praising, I got options. Any chick that say I got options is a fuck. Is because see what it is it go back to us. They say, well, men do it. There's always a me too. There's always men do this. So it's okay. You ain't men. Y'all ain't men. And I'm gonna get to the fellas. Don't get me wrong, it ain't just y'all ladies. I'm gonna get to the fellas. But to sit up here and talk about how many options you got is only a red flag in the man's eyes. Because who cares? If you know what you got, I mean, it is what it is. Y'all put that shit out there, your persona, a sexual persona out there. And wear it on y'all sleeve like that's a thing. Like that's something that make men, entice men to want y'all. And it ain't. We just look at you even more shameful. Walking around twerking everywhere you go, wearing bullshit everywhere you go, no clothes on, talking rack shit, talking nasty. But that's our culture, and it's cool. It's okay with it's okay with us. It shouldn't be okay. You got these men, man. It's on the all-time high how you got men competing with women. How you want to look better than your girl? How you making sure? How you in the mirror longer than your girl? Black men, I'm talking to y'all. How your outfit skimpier than your girls? Y'all wearing purses. Y'all wearing shit that look like lip gloss on your lips, and wearing your hair, flipping it this way, that way. And what happened to real men? What happened to men that just, we all want to look nice. Ain't nothing wrong with fashion, ain't nothing wrong with style, ain't nothing wrong with charisma, carrying yourself a certain way. That been going on for generations. But it's at an all-time high with this femininity with these guys. I'm seeing it. You don't gotta be Incredible Hulk walking around. You don't gotta be the most masculine motherfucker in the world. You can have a little finesse with you, but it's to a fucking limit. And I see that in our culture more than any other. Where we with the shits. We with the showing ourselves and parading around like a chick. I have a problem with that. And I see it in our culture more. Like I said, do any of this stuff go on in other cultures? It probably does. But I don't pay it no mind. And I'm more worried about what we got going on. So don't get it messed up. Oh, other races do that. Other cultures do that. Okay. And ours, it seems like it's on a higher level. It's wild. It's wild and it's too much. We gotta stop praising the bullshit. We gotta stop. We just gotta stop in general. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is not one of the messages that people are scratching their heads on. They know what I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody want to keep up with each other. Stay in your lane. What that person do don't make me shit. We got this weird mindset and mind frame to us, where we just want to keep up with everybody else, and what everybody else do that seems decent on the internet, now we want to be. We want to do that. Why? Ain't nothing wrong with being an individual. It's just wild. It's wild and it's wild and it's wild. These are grown-ass people I'm talking to. You would think they got common sense. There's no reason for the fuckery. There's no reason for the immature mindset, the materialistic mindset. Why we gotta be so materialistic? Like, everything gotta have a high price tag, but you don't got shit in your refrigerator at home. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Your refrigerator got a jar of ketchup, a bottle of ketchup in it, but you just bought a $1,200 shirt. Well, how? With kids? How? That's our culture, though. If he bought this, I need to buy that. If she wore that, I gotta wear this. If you took that flight, I gotta take this flight. That's our culture. Tell me I'm lying. I gotta keep up because I don't want to be left behind. Knowing damn well I'm not really about that life. But, it's about keeping up. It's about outshining the shiny. No. I refuse to believe in that rhetoric of thinking. And you talk to a guy that like going places, that like buying nice clothes, that like doing nice things. There's nothing wrong with none of that. But I ain't doing it to keep up with somebody else. I'm not doing it because I saw on the internet last week that some bull did the same thing, and now I want to do it. That's not why. I do it and I do it within my means. Not us, though. We take it all the way to the max. You live long and you build and you live happy. Nothing wrong with none of that. But why we gotta do it so vulgarly and just so out there and extra? We extra with everything. We extra, man. Over the top ain't even a fucking, like, we way over the top. I don't know, y'all. We could do better, though. Because I live in the inner city, and I live amongst a lot of my culture. And there's a lot of good people out here. I see them every day. There's a lot of people out here that can be on some regular shit. That's how I know it's a persona. It's a persona that we deem decent. Everybody want to be decent. What happened to being thorough and being real? Shit, I'm not the type to want to be like somebody. I just can't. I gotta look myself in the mirror. Don't you? Don't get me wrong. This message ain't gonna hit a lot of people, because some of y'all just a lost cause. Like I said, y'all in too deep. Y'all can't unsee what y'all seen. The experiences that y'all had of a turn up and being in the mix is just so rejuvenant to you and joyful to you. You just can't let go of that fake ass persona that you leading on. I know men out here that's fake as a $3 bill. Because on the inside world they one thing, and on the internet world they another. And what they perceive to be to the masses. But deep down they just totally 180 from what they portray. And this is men we talk about. We gotta do better, people. We got to. It ain't that deep. We all gonna go. And when you go, what all that stuff got you? It's one thing to have experience, and I'm all about memories and having fun, but not faking it. I want to have fun the regular way. Like, I want to have fun my way, not somebody else's way, because I said, oh, I seen them do it. I'm not nothing about that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make myself into that type of thing that I'm solely against. I'm going to be that now, because they look at them. They having fun. They all smiling. They turning up. Living this bullshit ass lifestyle, and this crazy, demon, devilish lifestyle. You talk to a man that drink. I smoke cigarette. I'm not saying nothing like don't have fun, don't live life, don't turn up. The way we do it is just crazy. Every time we out is always some shit. We can't turn up and have fun like the other side. They have fun and you rarely hear about nothing happening. Every time there's a bunch of us together, you know something going down. And like I said, I used to be a part of that. So I'm not being a hypocrite here saying I know nothing about. That was me. Then I grew up and saw the way people is and the way people treat each other and the way things is perceived and how fake people are in this world is. And I said, I don't want no parts of it. I'm cool. I know how to turn up my way. One thing, people can call me a lot of things. One thing people can't call me is fake. Sometimes I'm too real. Because I'm not going to portray something I'm not. I'm not going to do shit just for shits and giggles, just to try to be decent. I want to be like him. I'm doing this. Nobody can ever say they heard those words come out of my mouth. Even when it was presented to me. Well, you know, such did that. Don't you want to know? I ain't doing no. They went here. Don't you want to know? I'm going there. Our culture can and should get better, little by little. But the way I'm seeing it is getting worse at a rapid pace. Because we spreading this shit to the youth, and the youth already out of control. They don't need more gasoline turned on that fire. They already out of control, mainly because of what they said. And us as adults, we the ones leading the charge? Miss me with that. We ain't leading nothing but down the motherfucking black hole. We're gonna lead you to a hole. Let's wake up, people.